All right, so let's take a look at the numbers. 1% of the world's richest account for 50% of the world's wealth. And this is a number that's only steadily increased even after the financial crisis in 2008. It's increased by 2% over 10 years. So 48% in 2008 to 50% in 2017. And I think when most people are thinking of wealthy, they're not thinking of the 1%, they're thinking of millionaires. Well, a little statistic on millionaires was that 2.3 million new millionaires were created last year alone, and they account for 0.7% of the world's population. So it's definitely the minority controlling the majority of funds. And when you think about how much their total 0.7% is of wealth, it's 46% of the world's wealth, which accounts or equates to $280 trillion. So no small number there. Combined with the 1%, it's a total of 96% control of global wealth. In looking at the majority of the population, we can see the world's 3.5 billion poorest adults have assets of less than $10,000, and they only account for 2.7% of global wealth. So when I take a step back and look at the big picture, I think if 98.3% of the world's population control only about 4% of the market, I find it way more important to watch what the 1.7% do with their 96% control. All right, so I'm guessing maybe a few of you might be wondering, okay, those are great statistics, but what is the bigger picture? What are you getting at? Where are the correlations with crypto? And I think the main takeaway from those facts is that 1.7% of the world's population controls 96% of the world's wealth. So I think it goes without saying we should definitely focus on what that 1.7% are doing with their capital. And not just investing in cryptocurrency projects, but also land. And that's what I wanted to focus on in this coming mini-series, is the most recent purchase by Blockchains LLC, buying 67,000 acres of land at the Tahoe Reno Industrial Center. And why I think this is so big is that if you're not familiar with the land there, this is home to the Tesla Gigafactory. You have Google there, you have Switch, you have 100 plus other quickly developing companies that are calling this area home. And there's plenty of good reasons for this. And there's not much land left after this 67,000 acre purchase by a relatively unheard of company. I mean, Blockchains LLC, they've also quoted that they want to stay in stealth mode until the end of this month. So I think there's plenty of speculations to be made, but I'm going to share that throughout this next video series. It's really interesting information, but to put stuff into a better perspective, Google has about 1,200 acres there. Tesla has about 3,000 acres, and then Switch has about 2,000. Compared to that 67,000, those look like nothing, and these are multi-billion-dollar companies. So why does this new blockchains company that's focused on financial services, dApps, Ethereum protocol development, why do they need so much land, and why does it need to be there? I had so much fun going deep into this. So please like, subscribe, hit that little bell to get alerted for my newest content. I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So I typically charge I charge for consulting, and I think if you're new to crypto, I think it's definitely worth your time to set up a time with me. But tomorrow, I'll be giving away an hour of my time for free. So if you have any specific questions, I'm not giving out our complete portfolio where I'm giving you all my picks, but I'll let you know which ones I think are scams. I'll try to answer all of your questions. So it's free time. If you're interested, I've been trading crypto since 2013, but after about 2016, I really just focused on the development team, creating a network of different founders that I met, CEOs, now exchanges that I work with. And I think this really helps me to get a good grip on what's really going on in the market, which coins or tokens are scams, which teams are failing to meet their deadlines, which projects are flying under the radar. That's what I think the main advantage of having all these connections is. So if you're interested in having like a full block of time, maybe you want to, understand how to secure your funds, what's the best method, step by step, you have someone there guiding you through, let me know. Go to the website. I'll put a link down in the description. information, and we can handle everything. I think we have a real well-rounded team of experts. So check that out, but also stay tuned for the updated research reports that I have for this specific situation. I have like a neighbor that just keeps walking by my house. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this information, and please stay tuned. As always, treat each other like you would yourselves, and have a great weekend.